Hey guys, I created 3 makeup looks using mostly Celeteque products. I use their new eyeshadow palettes and new matte lipsticks. So if you want to know how to recreate these, then just keep on watching. Before we start the makeup, I'm applying the balm from the 2-in-1 Bag Miracle Kit, which also comes with a concealer. This helps lessen the puffiness of the under eyes and makes the skin smooth to prevent creasing. Next, since I've been getting breakouts lately, I need the acne spot corrector gel. After letting it dry, it's time to apply primer. This one instantly mattifies the skin and blurs out the pores. I love that it's silicone based, yet it doesn't feel much like it. It's super lightweight and easy to blend. For the base and to even out the skin tone, I'm using this foundation sample I got from Clinique with a damp sponge. Since the coverage is not enough, I think, I'm applying this BB cream by Maybelline. I'm focusing on blending it from the center of my face and then outwards. Just bounce and blend. I'm also lightly buffing it with a brush. I make sure that I use a very light hand because I don't want to move the foundation around. I'm now using the concealer from the kit I showed you earlier. It's in a cream form, but it is surprisingly so easy to blend. I'm using a brush here, but it's also easy to use with just a finger. See the difference? I'm also using it to cover my spots, but they're just too bumpy, so it's really hard for me to hide them. I'm applying it on the sides of my nose as well, where it gets red, and sides of my mouth. Now, let's set everything with powder. This one lessens shine and it makes the skin really smooth. It adds more coverage even though it's not a powder foundation. I'm pressing the powder onto my skin using a brush because that way the products I put earlier won't move. For the brows, I'm using this kit which contains a powder and a wax. I first use the wax to create the shape and then fill my brows in with the powder. The wax is not too pigmented, which I actually prefer because I don't want to create an intense outline. I'm using a longer brush here, not the one from the kit. I'm topping it off with my favorite brow mascara. Last step for the brows, I'm using a brush with concealer to make them look neater and really on point. But this is optional. So, are you ready for the first look? Here's an eye makeup you can easily pair with the classic red lips. Every Celeteque palette comes with a primer, so no need to use a separate product to prep the eyes. Oh, aside from my pimples, please ignore the patchy area on my lids. That's eyelid glue. Okay, using the warm brown palette, I'm applying the lightest color as the base. Next, using a blending brush, I'm putting the lighter brown eyeshadow on the outer corners and bringing it in the crease area. Using the darker brown, I'm packing it on the outer corners. I'm moving the brush side by side to blend it. Then, going back to the lighter brown, I'm blending the edges to make it look more diffused. With a smaller brush, I'm packing more color on the outer corner, then blending the two colors again. Before using a liquid eyeliner, I'm tightlining my upper lash line first using a pencil liner. If you're not yet used to this, you can grab a cotton swab or another brush and press it on your lids like this. I'm doing my usual wings with a brown liquid eyeliner because I don't want it to look too dramatic. I'm drawing the wing first and slowly connecting the lines. For the middle part, what I normally do is I lightly press the tip very close to the lash line, then same thing, I connect everything using small strokes. We're almost done. Before putting false eyelashes, I like to apply mascara first. Next, I'm applying white eyeliner on the lower lash lines. Then with a clean brush, I'm just blending it out. Now to add more oomph to the eyes, I'm putting a glittery gold eyeshadow on the lower lash lines with a pencil brush. Last thing, mascara on the lower lashes. Let's finish the face by doing some shading and adding some highlighter. I'm applying the contour powder on the sides of my nose, then blending it with a larger brush. I like to put it at the top and lower area. Next, I'm creating a slimmer face by shading the sides of my cheeks, and I also bring the color on the forehead and jawline. For the highlight, I'm dusting it on the cheekbones, top and tip of the nose, and upper lip. To add more color to the face, I'm dusting a bit of blush on the apples of my cheeks. For the lips, I'm using a matte red lipstick. This one has a great color payoff, but I'm only applying a thin layer here. This first look is so easy and really wearable. If you want some shine, you can also top it off with a gloss. This one has pigment, so it also intensified the red lips. Now, on to the second look. Let's jump right into the eye makeup. This one is easier than the first actually. You just basically blend two colors together. I'm using the Pink Orchid palette, which contains a beautiful pink and mauve eyeshadows. Same thing, primer and then lightest color all over the lids. Then top it off with the pink eyeshadow. Using the mauve eyeshadow, start by filling in the upper lash line and then bring the color up until the fold on your lids. Next, take the white eyeliner again and blend it on your lower lash line. I'm doing the same eyeliner look here, but it's up to you if you want something else. I'm dreaming of those cotton candy skies with baby pinks and blues way up high. I'm soaring through the wind, can't seem to. For the inner part, I'm using the mauve eyeshadow and connecting it to the eyeliner. Don't forget mascara or false eyelashes. I skipped the shading and highlight in the video, but it's pretty much the same thing. I'm also adding some highlight on the inner corners to really make the eyes pop. I'm pairing the eye makeup with a berry lipstick. I told you, this is really easy and simple. It could actually pass as your everyday makeup. Okay, here's the last look. I'm using this palette to create a stunning smoky eye makeup. I haven't done smoky eye since forever, so please bear with me. Start by priming the eyes and applying the lightest color again. Next, apply the gray eyeshadow all over the lids. I'm not using a cream base here, so you'll see the full pigment of these eyeshadows. Take your pencil brush and dip it onto the black eyeshadow. Apply it on the outer corners and extend it a bit to create this half moon shape. No need to be neat at this point because we're going to blend and clean it later. I need a transition shade, so I'm using this product by e.l.f. It's actually a bronzer, but I'm using it as an eyeshadow. I'm basically blending this on the crease area to soften the edges. Blend until you have a smooth gradation. I'm packing more black on the outer corners to really get an intense eye look. Next, I'm cleaning the edges by brushing the light eyeshadow on the brow bone. Just go back and forth with the brown and black until you're okay with the transition.
With baby pinks, I wanna sway up high. I'm soaring through the wind. Can't seem to wipe.
Now, using a makeup tissue, wipe it like so to create a cat eye effect. Then, touch up that area with the same foundation or concealer. I want it to be extra dramatic, so I'm putting this cream eyeshadow from the middle to the inner area. Next, take your eyeliner pencil and fill in the gaps on the upper lash line before drawing your wings. For this look, make them extra long and extra sharp. I'm now using a black liner here.
I'm soaring through the wind. Can't seem to wipe this grin.
Time to work on the lower part. Using the same pencil, I'm darkening the lower lash lines. I'm also blending it with the same shimmery eyeshadow. I suggest to put on falsies if you're rocking a smoky eye makeup because chances are your natural lashes won't get noticed. Last, for the lips, I'm using this peachy nude matte lipstick, my favorite. And we're done. I'll definitely recreate this look on our next girls' night out. Of course, if you're not a matte lip person, you can use a nude gloss like this. Or if you want to go bolder, you can pair this eye makeup with a dark vampy lips. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye!